Dude, come in here.
My first thrifting experiences were with my grandfather. We would also go to flea markets, and he kind of taught me how to be cold in a very polite way to people selling secondhand goods. People are selling things, obviously, and they want to get the most money out of them. So he would teach me patience because I would see things, and as a sort of an emotional person, I would have a visceral reaction to an item on the table that I would want. If the seller would see that reaction, they would be like, $5, you'll get it for $5. But if you acted kind of cold and acted kind of ho-hum about it, and be like, yeah, I kind of like this, they'd be like, $1. We used to buy action figures and stuff like that, and still to this day, I'm 30 now, I still buy action figures in the same way. There was once upon a time where I was sort of the kingpin of this one Goodwill outlet, where I would walk in and people would run up to me and tell me what was found that day and what they had for me and everything like that. And I had never asked them to do that, but I also didn't tell them to stop because it was, it was very helpful. And so I knew what clues were out there. Like somebody would be like, well, hey, an Xbox controller was found today. So maybe somewhere on the floor there was an Xbox 360.
Welcome one, welcome all to the 2018 Hard Times THRIFTYthon. I'm here, Toddy, your host. I'm back by my right-hand man. This is the first time we've recorded in a long time. Josh, last call Larkin.
Feels good to be back.
Yeah, and we have a bit of an uncommon scenario afoot here. We haven't recorded an episode in a long time because a lot of things got real weird. Ultimately, my hard drive died, so I had to get a new hard drive. So this is on a new hard drive, but to fund that new hard drive, Josh, tell the Roaches what we're up to.
We are live at the Mr. Roboto project for Hard Times THRIFTYthon.
We are now selling back to the public. We have Norbert Beaver here in the mix. That's an old one. Funny Freddy's back.
Funny Freddy's back. We're raffling the Troll.
Bryce never picked up his board games, so we're selling them. We have about 6 or 7 people here. We had a whole family come into our thrift sale, which I didn't expect.
Thrifty is for the children. That was the first sale, was the records. Some young children picked up some Beatles, some Yoko Ono. It all kind of went together with an old find of $1 billion movies.
Oh, okay.
That was the third selection out of the 4. But yeah, we've got cassettes, we've got Roach t-shirts, which was a big project that we undertook.
The Roach t-shirts, you did champion that. So this gentleman, he invited us over. I met him via Facebook.com, the website, and he's like, come on over. I was like, okay.
We know he was a cop because he was listening to the scanner when we arrived.
It's about 4 foot. It's all wood. It's the Rhapsody radio from 1947.
And it was an absolute steal at the price you got it.
It was a steal. You pull out the drawer, and the LP sits right there. He said he did not know if the record player worked or not. We got there pretty clear that it was not going to work ever.
Ever. For any newbies purchasing out there, if anybody tells you, oh, I'm not sure if it works, it doesn't fucking work.
It doesn't work. There was not a needle. It was all rusted. So the middle was just, we know about Danny's Good Pudding, but this is what we call in the business bad pudding.
It was rotten roach pudding. It was the platform that holds the actual record was just completely roached out.
And we fit the thing in the back of my Chevy Cobalt barely.
It took up every square inch of the back seat.
Hi everybody, I'm Toddy Tondera. I'm the host of Thrifty Podcast. As many of you know, Josh and I, who's working the door, Josh the Last Call Larkin, we have put the show together for a little bit over a year. And in recent months here, we've had some issues because we're going through some hard times. Has anybody ever been through a hard time before and made it out? Okay. Well, a lot's going on, but ultimately what had happened was the hard drive containing all of our material, all of the art with the show, everything, it fried. So it was no more. I then had a panic attack or 6. Took a few days to think about it, and then I got on the phone with a data recovery place. Thanks, guys. So I got on the phone with the data recovery place, and they said, "Toddy, we could get your stuff back." And I was like, "Pretty cool, pretty cool. How much will it be?" They said $1,245.
That was funny. You're doing so good up there.
So anyway, so I had another panic attack, but thought maybe I just won't. So what I end up doing, I did get a new hard drive, and today was the first Thrifty event in over a month, so I'm glad that everyone is here tonight. We have yours coming up here to start the gig off. If anybody's seen yours before, you know that they're one of the loudest bands you have ever possibly ever imagined. wild that it knocked the thriftypodcast.com sticker off Sarah the Witch. So good on yours for that. I went through a really bad period for about 2 weeks where I didn't really eat or bathe or shower. And I had really long hair, for those who remember my hair. But what happens after you don't shower for like two weeks? It becomes all matted, like this here. So this is my actual hair from depression. Has anybody ever been in depression before?
Yeah.
This is what it looks like, folks.
Yeah.
This right here.
Yeah.
Tough to wear it like this. Okay. Who we have next? We have the Ryan Thompson Cassette Tape Project. Okay, everybody. I mean, you get the bit. I don't have to explain more than this, right? I just have to put one arm up, maybe the other. You get the whole thing. There's some things in the back too. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out tonight. I'm going to put on a thrifted eye massager, so I will have no vision at all. Is the microphone picking up the vibrations?
Yes.
Okay. This was found at a Goodwill outlet. You put it on your eyes and they just like freak your face out and you kind of disassociate. Steve, Bluffs, the theme to our show for many reasons.
Watch how I never watched on. When I caught my take on a chunk of the gun, I'm a hideous tongue. Oh, bitch, and you're gonna love me. I'm not in your mouth, I'm not in your hands. I'm not in adjacent to wherever you stand. I'm not in adjacent to wherever you stand. Gun, gun, gun. purposely decided not to wait, ain't ever not starting from clean slate, as if I haven't served my symptoms up to them on a plate. Boom, boom. I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like I always feel into the orchard. I always feel like
Hey, give it up for Todd for putting this together.
The favorite thing that I've thrifted before are actually the friendships that I've created. I have a lot of objects and a lot of things that I find really cool, but the group of people that I've assembled together to help me with Thrifty, who go out, is their friendships. I haven't had friends like this who like doing the same things my whole life, so I honestly like just hanging out with my friends. Thrifting to me is maintaining friendships. Thrifting to me is getting cool stuff along the way, but it's also more so just being who I want to be with the people that I love.